Well, hello there, litter mates. You know what? That was actually perfect timing. The music stopped at the same time that I was ready to go live. Welcome to the first annual Boss Kitty Ovi Awards. These are the awards that we are giving out for the colorways that make up the Overture Box Set. I saw somebody asked what costume I had gone with. We went with the BK just had surgery on her foot and had no time to put together a costume, so she got dressed up as best as she possibly could for this. It is so good to see all of you. If you are a patron and you head over to patreon.com/bosskitty, a link should have gone live just now. That link is to your version of the Overture box set, and it has the two patron colorways available as well. If you're not a patron, you can head over to bosskittyshop.com, and the Overture set should be available for you to peruse. It'll be on our front page. It should be the top featured item. Let me know if it doesn't show up. Before we get into the awards and we show off the colorways, I'll just let you guys know how the box sets work if you've never done this before. There are 12 colorways if you're a patron, 10 if you're not. 2 of those colorways are patron exclusives, and they come on our kitty glitter bases, or if you're into fiber, it comes on a super floof base. Of those 10 colorways, you get to choose 5 to go into your box set, so it's a la carte. If you want all 10, you have to buy 2 sets, which is an option as well. So you go in, you can see the colors. We apologize for the horrendous pictures that I took this afternoon. Once again, surgery, we're trying to get things worked out still. There'll be better pictures probably tomorrow, but you guys will get to see it live. So really, I mean, here we are. You'll go in, the pictures are numbered so that you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you can choose your colorways based off those numbers. You'll also choose which base you want. It's available on the Cat's Cradle, the BKDK, and the Floof bases at our standard pricing, which is $150 for 5 skeins. I think it's $186 if you're a patron and you want that extra skein, the patron exclusive colorway. If you decide that you want what we're calling the box seat edition, which is a specialty edition, that's all of the colorways, all of your selected colorways on kitty glitter or on super floof, then the price goes up about $30, I believe. So there's an option for that as well. So go and have fun, my loves. Thank you. I feel gorgeous. As gorgeous as I can feel right now. Honestly, it's been, you know what? I'm never doing this 2 days after surgery again. It was not a good idea, but we're here. We got through it, and I'm really proud of this set. Although right now everything looks crazy around me. The glittery background is so good, but I keep staring at the sparkles instead of BK. You can thank TK for all of this, actually. You can thank TK for the awards. You can thank TK for the majority of the names of the colorways this time around. He has been a lifesaver, more so than he normally is. That's kind of what I was going for, Rashana, except for it's the Ovies. So we have 12 awards to give out, so I guess I should get started, shouldn't I? Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I've only done this once. Okay. Are you guys ready for the first award? Okay. So presenting the first award is me. I'm presenting all of them. Okay. So the Ovi Award for the greasiest lightning goes to, I'm not sure. I mean, there's so many options, but it goes to Athletic Supporter, which is our grease colorway. We're so excited about this colorway, and I'm pretty sure you guys will be too. Good job, Athletic Supporter. So here it is, right here. Let me actually zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So this is Athletic Supporter. This is our grease-based colorway. I went with the Rydell High colors, which were white and red. That's the color of the cheerleader outfits, the jock outfits. It's the color of the balloons in the school. I almost got a Rydell High t-shirt, honestly. And then TK really wanted to add some black in there for the T-birds. So in the yarn itself, I've got just little speckles in the white, which I really like. I think that looks great. It's very sporty looking. You can't do speckles, as you guys know, in fiber. So in the fiber, there is a small little patch of black, but I really like how it turned out. I think it adds some depth to it. It doesn't make it just look like a candy cane. JK, the original greasy lurker. It should be JK. Hi, Samantha. So I'm only showing this off to you guys in one of our bases. All of our colorways are going to be like this. You're going to see one of the normal bases. So in this case, this is Cat's Cradle, and you'll see it in the BFL, which is our floof. And then I'll show it to you in one of our higher end bases. So this is Kitty Glitter in fingering weight, and this is Super Floof. These might differ, and honestly, there's one or two colors where I don't think I have anything other than the high-end bases to show this off to you yet, because it's drying right now. Like I said, it's been an endeavor. So definitely have a little pink ladies in there. Yes, there is some, the white and the red naturally make pink, so that comes out as well. I really was going to go with a pink ladies color. We were going to go pink with black, but there's a lot of pink already in this set. This is really, I think, the brightest, boldest in the whole set, and it's very high school to me. I love it. So this is Athletic Supporter, and it is our grease colorway. Okay. So I have to figure out a place to put these once I'm done, because I don't want to hurt them. I should have had TK bring a table or something in. In the meantime, I have a little bag down here, so we'll just toss them into that bag for the moment and hope that that works for as long as it does. Okay. So we didn't watch Grease when we did the watch along. We watched Little Shop of Horrors instead, I believe. If you haven't ever seen Grease, I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. The movie is not the original. The Broadway version is what came out first, honestly. So, I mean, they're both pretty good, though. So, is this the first colorway I've shown? Bubbles, it is the first colorway I've shown. And I have tossed it into a bag, so it will be impossible for me to get it back up because I wasn't thinking. Okay, so it's time to move on to our second OV award of the night. Let's see what the award is for. Presenting it is me. That joke's going to get old real fast, I'm sure of it. Best depiction of convenient polygamy in the Old West. There are so many movies that this could be, so many different shows. But in fact, the award goes to Wandering Star, which is our Paint Your Wagon colorway. I will get better at this, and I don't have it out yet because I was distracted. So this is Wandering Star. It's our Paint Your Wagon colorway, and I'm just finding all the colors over here, you guys, because they're everywhere. Okay, so there's those, and then I should have one more. There it is. So Wandering Star is one of the lines from one of the songs. If you've not seen or heard of Paint Your Wagon, JK pointed out to me that it was, in fact, the movie was filmed here in Oregon. And this is actually based off of the landscape that you see throughout the movie, which is lots of browns and greens. It's kind of a dry, deserty land, but if you've seen Oregon dry desert land, it still has some green in it. My hair is driving me crazy. And then you get these lovely orange and yellow flowers throughout Eastern Oregon that are just beautiful. So this has got a pale green base, and then some splashes of dark green and brown throughout it. And then you have these lovely orange and yellow speckles. I really like how this color turned out. I love it on the glitter. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but it's really pretty. I love it even more on the fiber. I got the speckles to work. Don't ask me how I got the speckles to work, but I did. I'm sure that they'll come out muddled. What I did with the speckles for yarns, if I speckled something, I only speckled one specific color. So the only area that got speckled on this is the pale green area. So you'll get the muddling in that area. The dark green and the brown won't muddle as much. So, but like, look at this is the Super Floof with the silk in it, you guys. And you get like different tonal greens in here. It's so pretty. Tall pine, high desert. And Paint Your Wagon. I'm going to be honest. I haven't watched Paint Your Wagon in years and years and years. I think I was a little kid. It's about the Old West, obviously. And it is about this group of people, these two men who are really good friends. and they're traveling together. And one of them, the older one, is married to this very young, attractive, smart woman. And, polygamy is a thing. And she falls in love with the strapping young man as well. She loves them both, who happens to be Clint Eastwood. And the two guys start fighting over, and she's like, this is dumb. If if one man can marry multiple women, why can't I marry multiple men? They're like, that's a great question. Let's do it. And so they become a throuple. I'm sure there's more to the movie than that, but that is the part that resonated and I remember as a child. So how's my foot doing? It hurts like it hurts a lot right now, actually, because I've been doing way too much on it today, but that's okay. Tomorrow is going to be a rest day, and then Sunday I'll get back to it. You'll either need to get 2 sets or an extra sorta quantity of that. What a great question, or not even a question, but comment, Moonbo. So that's another thing. If you see a colorway that you're like, oh my gosh, I want more than one skein of that. Yes, you could obviously buy 2 sets. That's totally an option. The other option is if you only have one color that you want like that and you want like 4 skeins of it, you can buy a set, and then you can also put a request into me, like message me, and let us know that you through our Shopify, or I'm sorry, through our shop, message us. Let us know that you want however many additional skeins of whatever color you have in that set. So if you have Wandering Star in your set and you have to order a minimum of 4 total in order to get multiples, unless you buy 2 sets. So if you want 4, then you say, hey, I ordered this, it's in my set, can I get 3 more? Because it'll be 4 total. And that is totally fine. If you are a patron who has already ordered their box set and they've ordered all of them, and you have either a color that you want to order extra of, or if you want to order an extra set or anything like that, that's fine as well. Let me know ASAP so that I don't send the set I have out for you, and so that everything is the same dye lot. Exactly, Vicky. Exactly like you did with the tea set. That time that TK had hand surgery and then had hand surgery again. Yes, I do, Yarn Pirate. I mean, I'm trying. It's hard. There's a lot going on. There's no good time to have surgery, but I won't go building sets in studios, I promise. I'll try my best not to do that. Okay, so let me take a gander here. Oh, somebody just opened the door, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't my husband. Let me take a gander so I can get their next one set up and ready to go without you guys realizing what I'm doing. So I saw my first musical on stage. See, I can come up with background things to talk about. Oh, it's Gracie. She wanted out in the catio. TK built a catio for the cats, and Gracie's the only one that uses it. My first musical that I ever saw live was Les Mis. And I saw that when I was in 4th grade because I begged to go see it. My parents had gone to it last time it had come through town. I fell in love with the music. And so when it came back through, my parents bought me a ticket with my grandmother, and I got to go, and I fell in love. And that was the beginning of my obsession with musical theater, which is a little morbid and weird. But then again, well, it's not the beginning of my obsession with musical theater, live theater, because I also fell in love with Sweeney Todd when I was like in 2nd grade and tried to show it off as show and tell in 3rd grade and wasn't allowed to. I'm not sure what it was for, but I hope it heals quickly. It was minor foot surgery just off the top, and I can walk around on it. I've got a bootie on. I just need to take it easy, and I haven't been doing that very well. Don't make me come out there. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so let's go on to our 3rd OV of the night. Outstanding achievement in diction and posture. There's not a lot of shows that I can think of that this could go to, so I'm pretty sure that the OV goes to Loverly, inspired by My Fair Lady. This was a TK colorway, and he named it as well, you guys. And here it is. This is Loverly. There are a lot of ways that you can go with My Fair Lady, right? You can go with the flowers. You can go with, I love the black and white. Everybody loves the black and white with a little pop of pink, right? There's just a ton of options. You can go with one of Henry Higgins' outfits because they're pretty color coded, especially shows back then. Her outfit that she wears before she comes to meet him, like it's got these beautiful greens in it and browns, but there's a dress at the end of the movie that TK is absolutely in love with, and it's this pink and lavender chiffon dress. And so that is what I tried to replicate in this, and I think we did a good job. So this has hints of, did I really bring in two kitty glitter on this one? Whoopsie. Oh well. This has hints of pink undertones to it. You can see that baby pink in it. It's kind of hard to see there. You can see it a little bit there. And then you almost get like widow flower on top. And it's just a little kiss of widow flower. It's the lightest touch. And even more so on the fiber. Like it blended so well on the fiber. This is much prettier than I expected it to be. I'm not usually a pastel person, but oh my gosh, you guys. If I could make a dress of just this, I would. So soft and beautiful. I know it looks soft, right? It is very soft. The lighter colors, the glitter isn't showing up as well on there, but it is there and it is delightful. It's beautiful. I don't have the one that's not glitter out for this right now because I'm a doofus, and that's okay. I mean, they look the same. It's just that it's not glittery. Yeah, the fiber really is stunning. The silk in particular really pops. But even this, it's just so subtle the way it goes from one to the other. And it will, obviously, when you spin it up, those two colors are going to go together and kind of muddle together. But what's great about this is that purple is a dividend of pink, of red, right? So they're going to go together well. They're not going to look like mud, which is usually the concern when you're spinning. The green, brown, and beige. I know, Elizabeth, it's so pretty. Like there were so many options and I kept trying to push towards those because you will see that we actually have a fair amount of lighter or pastel colors in this set, which is not normal for me. And TK's like, no, the chiffon dress. And I'm like, okay. And I'm glad he did because it's beautiful. And Loverly is the perfect name for it. Gary's little sister color. Need that in Sweater's Worth too, JK. It's little colors all the way. It is. It is. Okay, so let's put these off to the side. I don't want to like put everything off on the ground just in case you guys want to see things again. What's going to be next? Ooh, that's exciting. I was just looking at that going, I can't wait for that one. You guys are going to lose your mind over this colorway, by the way. Seriously. Because I lost my mind over it. So anybody who doesn't is out of their damn head. Choink. There we go. So it was really hard to come up with what to do for this because we really wanted to bring back the old release parties that we did, right? But we kept coming back to, oh, you know, we should do this part of the music or this part of that. And you can't use any of the music. You can't use any of the shows or anything like that because they, you know, it's all copywritten, which is fine. So we had to get clever about it. And I said I wanted an award show and TK really came through on it. The Hedwig color's pretty fantastic. It is not what you expect it to be. Which musical was the last one? It was My Fair Lady. So this was from My Fair Lady and it was called Loverly. And it looks terrible on the front camera. But I can show it off again here in a little bit. Okay, so our fourth OV of the night. Let's see what it is. I'm presenting. And the award theme for tonight. Thank you. Outstanding achievement in choreographing of a double unaliving. I can't stop laughing every time I read this and I shouldn't. Okay, and the OV goes to Cha-Cha from West Side Story. Now, the name Cha-Cha is because of the dance that they go to, not to be confused with the character Cha-Cha from Grease. This is our West Side Story colorway. I had a really difficult time coming up with a color that I wanted for West Side Story. Everybody's like, oh, Maria, well, that's back to red and white. So that was not really an option. And then I started thinking about the Puerto Rican themes and colors in Anita and her friends' dresses. And there's a lot of mustards and turquoise and browns and greens and golds. What are you looking for? Oh, sorry. And so initially this was going to be mustard, turquoise, and brown with some gold speckles in it. It's really, yeah. It's, you guys, wait till I get into this green. This green was not supposed to be green. This green was supposed to be blue. But my little brain didn't think, oh, if you put it on top of orange, it's going to turn green. I should have known better. And I'm so happy I didn't think about that, because this green is like no other green we've ever had, because I used blue to make it, right? So you get these blue tonals in there, and it's like, here, let me show it off on this one. Check that out. It is so gorgeous. And that comes through on all of them. It's just showing up really well right now on the Super Floof. You can see it right here too. So you get these gorgeous blue greens that just come through. I mean, come on. Seriously. It's such a sexy color. It's such an Anita color. And then you got this lovely tonal brown that pops through, and then that mustard. And yes, this color is absolutely fall vibes. And this might be one that we add into our fall lineup, you know, how we talk about bringing back box set colors from time to time. That's how in love with this color I am. It's just so beautiful. Miss Monster, yeah, I don't blame you. It's lovely. And it's probably one of my favorite on the kitty glitter, because it's so vibrant that the glitter really pops on it. So don't have the room in the knit kit. I can't wait to see how it spins up, and I can't wait to see how it knits up and crochets up, you guys. Like, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. So good. So good. Those two are patrons. Do you guys want me to reveal a patron color, or do you want to hold off and have the patron colors be the last two colors we do? Entirely up to you. Just let me know. Little Prince colorway from, oh, it does, because of the yellow and the blue. That one actually turned out blue the way it was supposed to. If we order extra the fiber, is that still in 4 units? Yeah, actually, if you order extra in the fiber, it's going to be in 3 units. So you'd be ordering an extra 2, because I dye fiber in batches of 3. All of them. You want to see all of them? Well, you'll get to see the patron ones too. Okay, we're going to stick and keep the patrons the last, I think, for the final reveal. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll do a patron color halfway, at the halfway mark. That makes more sense. Right now, I'm just stalling because I've lost fiber. I've lost yarn. I can't find the things I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I am looking for, there it is. I was like, I know I've got one more in here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so let's move on to 1, 2, 3, 4, our 5th OV of the night.
Are you up to 5?
I'm up to 5.
I remember you have 12.
Outstanding achievement in historical and anarchism. I can't say that word. Damn it, TK, and dope rhymes. Anachronisms and dope rhymes. I got it. Who writes your story? This is our Hamilton inspired colorway. Hamilton is available on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it yet, and it's wonderful. There's a lot of different ways that you can go with Hamilton as well. You can go with King George. You can go with reds, and we're back to reds and blues and whites and all of those things. You can go very patriotic with it. I went with their uniforms. It's a really memorable portion of the show, and so I thought that it would make a great color. Plus the blues and the taupes and the browns just go really well together. So you still haven't seen Hamilton, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. If you are hard of hearing, I do recommend turning on the closed caption. So this has got a lovely pale taupe base to it. And then I've got Coraline blue, actually, not speckled, but spattered throughout this, like in these large streak areas, and then brown speckled throughout. So you get these little brown pops every now and then. Once again, because it's fiber, it's a little harder to do, but we went ahead and did the speckled on the taupe areas where there was no blue and not in the blue areas. And I think it turned out really neat. I actually like the way this turned out, and I think that it being spun up into the taupe will look really neat. And the blue is just beautiful. Like, it really pops. It's on Disney Plus. Yes. You always have CC on. Yeah, this is going to be a very versatile colorway. It's going to be a great staple colorway. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Lynn tends to write some really rapid fire lyrics. CC is helpful even if you have very good ears. That is very true, especially if you've never listened to the soundtrack before, and you haven't watched the show before. I do recommend the first time watching it, at least the first time with closed caption, and it won't change the experience for you at all. You'll actually find that you're not watching the lyrics very often, but occasionally you're like, oh, what the hell are they talking about? So yeah, definitely worth a watch. In fact, I went and rewatched every single one of these films or shows before doing the yarn, except Paint Your Wagon and Tommy. Those are the only two I did not do that with. Okay, so we're going to do our 6th one. If I can find it. But yes, that's definitely my recommendation. Sorry, there was a weird noise happening, and then it occurred to me that it was my cat trying to come back in from the catio because she's very needy. That is not the right color. That row. This is not good. I know it's in here because I saw it in here. I was like, there it is. There it is. See? Just like that. I'm like, there it is. Someday, you guys, I will get a much bigger space to do this on. Not anytime soon, though. Okay, let's do this. Are you ready? This is our 6th OV of the night. We're at the halfway point, kids. I know the speckle turns out so cool in the fiber. It's just making sure you only put it in like one specific spot so that it doesn't just completely muddle up the whole thing. Okay, so our 6th OV for the night is the James Maury Henson Memorial It's Not Easy Being Green Award. We give this award out every year to one particular character that feels it's not easy being green. In this case, this is our Wicked colorway, Two Best Friends. Like, TK, did you go with the Jim Henson Award for Wicked? He said, yeah, why not? I love it. So this is a tale of two colorways because that's what fiber does sometimes. The pink on the fiber is much paler than it is on the yarn, just because that's how it took. And this is a patron exclusive colorway, so it only comes on the super floof in the fiber or the kitty glitter in the yarn, kitty glitter or kitty glitter BKDK. It is such a pretty colorway though, you guys. So I really wanted, when I made this one, I knew that I was going to do something that was both Elphaba and Galinda. But in the show, she has this, Galinda has this beautiful yellow dress that she wears to the Emerald City. And there is no yellow in the movie. In fact, the one part of the movie that I am actually a little disappointed about is the fact that they just keep her in pink through the whole thing. I know they'll have the blue dress in the second one. That's fine, whatever. But like, she wore so much more than just pink. I get where they were going, I understand, but I love that yellow dress. And since this is not just about movies, I decided to incorporate the yellow dress into this color as well. And what ended up happening was it kind of turned into the dress that she wears to the Ozdas ballroom in the movie, because you get this yellow that goes into this coral and pink. It's really pretty. The coral is in here as well. You can kind of see it down here in its silk itself. But it really pops on the yarn. And then the yellow goes into the Elphaba green, which is actually two different greens. And so you get this lovely tonal thing that happens right here, where you get this pale green and then this darker green. And that happens in here too. And the great thing about the yellow is that it is a neutral tone between green and pink. So it worked really well. This looks like a flower to me. It's so, and yeah, a little bit like watermelon. it's such a pretty color, and it was not what I was anticipating for Wicked. Initially, I had made this like bold color that had like magenta and green and then black speckles and purple speckles, and it's going to be in, you guys, it's going to be in a grab bag. There's a lot of grab bags coming your guys' way. How can we make this a real award? I don't know. We should just randomly hand them out to people. But this is the patron exclusive colorway. If you're a patron, a paid tier patron, you have access to this. That'll be the link that was in the patreon.com/bosskitty that you guys would have received. If you're not a patron, there's still time to sign up. You can go over to patreon.com/bosskitty and you can sign up today and you can get the patron exclusive colorways in your box set. Our patron numbers are actually down right now, and I understand. I suspect that part of that is just the economy and the way of life at the moment, which I totally get. So no pressure, you guys, at all. Ah, yes. So this particular colorway, when it's revealed, I don't have it on a normal base right now because my silly butt forgot to dye it on that. It's drying as we speak, which is totally fine. That's not the end of the world. As long as I have them ready to send out tomorrow, that's all that matters. Poor TK is probably so tired of hearing musicals, by the way. Oh, I was going to put together a Spotify list of all the musicals, all the music from the musicals that we did for these yarns. And if you guys would like that, I can put that together for you. Hello, Breezy Crochet. How are ya? The fiber version is calling to me. How does the patron exclusive work? Is it a sixth? It is a sixth skein. So you buy a 6 skein box set or 6 fiber bump box set instead of the 5 bump box set. So it's $186 instead of $150 because you're paying for that extra colorway, which is a specialty colorway. But it's a colorway that's not available to anybody that's not a paid level, paid tier to patron. And that includes our lowest level, which is $1 a month, which is the Zuzu Zealots. Always looking for a good playlist. I will definitely put that together for you guys then. I chose pre-order fiber because all of them have been stunning so far. Rashana, I'm glad you did too. And I want watermelon as well. That's all that matters, or that's all tomatoes. Okay, are we on 7? I think we're on 7. So these let's see what the 7th award is. Best catering. I wonder. I mean, there's so many options. Oh my gosh. Yeah, best catering. And the award for best catering goes to Fleet Street, our Sweeney Todd inspired colorway, because TK has a wicked sense of humor. Hi, Jesse from Texas. You get to choose the base it's on. You get to that's a great question. Yes, you do. You get to what you get to choose is the 5. If it's a patron box set, sorry, my mouth is muddled. Then the 5 bumps of fiber that you get, the 5 normal ones, those are usually on the BFL. This right here. Your patron exclusive one comes on the Super Floof, which is this guy right here. There is an option to upgrade the whole entire set so that everything is on Super Floof. It's $30 extra. Or if you're getting yarn, everything's on our kitty glitter, which is $30 extra. So it is an option. But initially, 5 of your colorways will come on your base color or your base fiber or yarn, and then a specialty one will be on your patron exclusive colorway. Yes, it is gorgeously bloody. This is Fleet Street. This is our Sweeney Todd inspired colorway, and I needed it to look grimy and bloody, quite frankly, and so that's what we went for. This has a blue gray base to it, and then it is legit splattered in red. This is the messiest colorway I've ever done, and I had so much fun. And black. I used black in this as well, and then I speckled brown on there just to get that gritty look, and I'm really happy I did, because on the yarn you can see like these green little pops. It looks like mold, like Mrs. Lovett's meat pies that are all moldy and nasty, right? Because that sounds great on yarn, but look at it on fiber and yarn. It looks great on fiber and yarn. This is on the Super Floof right here, and you can see the blues from the gray really come out on that silk. It's really lovely. And then like you get things like this, which is just beautiful. Just in time for Halloween, yes. And this is very muddled. So when you spin this up, this is probably going to become a grayish maroon color. It's going to be grimy and delightful and so good. This is technically the kitty glitter. I left it in the dye pot too long. So this is actually not a skein that's going out to anybody because it's not nearly glittery enough. This will be in a grab bag actually. So that happens a lot of the time. Grab bags are patron exclusive as well. It's those will be out in a few weeks because we've got a lot of grab bag stuff right now. And we've got some mini skeins that'll be in grab bags. We've got some throwbacks from these. We've got some fiber, maybe. I'm not sure. None of it's bad yarn. It's just yarn that's not quite right in the color that I was going for. And they are generally $65 for 3 skeins or 3 bumps. It's just a blind grab bag, though. You don't know what you're getting. It's, yeah, put this with Laura Palmer, right? You have yarn named after a dead lady, so this is completely... He named that one, too. to make some intricate lace out of Fleet Street. Oh, a doily. Oh, my God. Now I want to make a doily out of it. Yes, please. Also, it goes really well with our background. I mean, I don't know what that's about, but it's decadent and bloody. Okay, I'm running out of room, so we're putting these in the bag. In the bag they go. Oh, we're not going to go there yet. I think we're going to go here. I'm grandstanding. I'm sitting here deciding what I'm going to pull and what I'm not going to pull yet. Like, that's too close to this, so we're not doing that yet. That type of thing. I'm getting bold in my decisions, and I'm also getting stuff off this table so I can find things. So now that the box set watch along, oh, I disappear when I go backwards, has finished, we will be actually continuing watch alongs moving forward. We'll do a watch along once a month with our patrons. I'm going to create a list. I'm going to actually create a room or an area on Discord where you guys can put movies that you want to see. And then I'll pull from that list. I don't know if I'm going to randomly dice roll from that list or pull from that list and have you guys vote in Patreon. And then we'll watch those movies if we can find them. Because we've had a lot of fun with the watch-alongs. I think it's been a blast. Love the cuffs idea. Oh, yes, lace cuffs for sure. All the watch-along. You love the watch-along so much. I did too. It was so nice, and I didn't feel like I had to, like, you know, put my best face on or anything. I could just sit and relax and watch a movie with you guys. Okay, so this is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8, I think. This is our 8th Ovi of the night. Need these grab bags to wait until October budget, please. I feel ya. Most problematic Catholic high school theater season selection. This killed me. I was like, you can't, but you have to. And the Ovi goes to, as the good book says, from Fiddler on the Roof. That might be my favorite of the Ovi awards. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. So I went with the colors of the girls' dresses, the 3 main daughters in the movie. They're very pale pastel, blue, yellow, and pink, right? And those are their thematic colors throughout that. So I went with that and then added some green speckles for the fields that they're in. I really like this. It's got a kind of sandy base that I did on it first so that it was more linen looking. I didn't want it to be super, super bright. I wanted it to look kind of worn and tired because you're talking about a family that lives in poverty, right? And they're finding the best in life. But look what this does, you guys. Shut up. It's so good. Like, really, I love it. Once again, pastel colors that I love much more than I thought I needed, that I was going to. Like, I'm digging the pastels, and I don't know how I feel about that because I am not a 90s mom. 5 sweaters is too much. There's no such thing as too many sweaters. Very pretty considering the movie tone, right? And originally I was going to go with browns and taupes and greens and, like, you know, just and kind of fade everything out. But then there's a scene where after, which one is it? The youngest daughter, Havala? Yeah. After she's married her Russian beau and she's asking her father for forgiveness and he's singing about her and stuff. And the girls are dancing on the hill, the three of them together. And that scene always pops in my head. And so that is what I based this colorway off of. Shoggoth on the Roof. I am not, but now I have to find it. Ooh. Antique pastels. Ooh, I like that. They are. Miss Monster. That's a great way to put it. I don't know why I'm petting them. Once again, this will probably be in a grab bag because it's the first one I did and it took too long. And so the glitter doesn't pop the way it should pop. So there's more of that hanging up to dry. But my loss, your gain. You guys know how that goes. So, yeah, this is the, as the good book says, which one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite shows, honestly. This and one skein of mohair ball for a fan and feather. Ooh, what color in mohair would you do? That's the question. I think gray would be too too dreary. But I could create a taupe mohair. Like that would be really pretty. Oh my gosh, Bean, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. Looks like 80s Easter of Utah polygamy. Kinda. Okay, what are we going with next? Let's see. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go this route. We'll save the pop for last. Well, second to last. Oh, I don't have. That's on me. TK, if you're watching, I could use your help. Okay, so let's see what the next Ovi is. Outstanding achievement in reckless endangerment of an audience. I mean, there's so many options. Bad things happen to audiences all the time, but in this case, the Ovi goes to the Ghost Who Walks, Phantom of the Opera. The name is actually called back to the book. TK wanted to give a shout out to the original literature for this one. On that white bookshelf, there should be some unbraided Ghost Who Walks. It's the red and the golds and the blacks. If you don't see it, don't worry about it. It's the super floof. I just don't have it over here. But it's also unbraided, so it's not the end of the world if I don't have it. So this is Ghost Who Walks. It's got the... Yes, that's it. It's not. Oh, you can bring it this way. Sure, I'll show it off that way. Thank you. So I based this off the Masquerade scene where he comes out in his Masquerade outfit, which is reds and golds and blacks, and he's got this beautiful skull on, and it's just stunning. And also past the point of no return, which is the Don Juan scene. It's a lot of fiery reds and golds, and that's really what I wanted to go for. For a second, I thought award category was the name of the colorway, and I was like, how are you going to fit all that on a label? For real, right? So this colorway is very much will go well with undertones as an example. But I mean, it's got, what it is it's got Brass Monkey. And then I used the blue that I use for Clockwork without the gray that I use with it, just the blue. And it turns this grayish dark blue color. And then I put a whole lot of red on there. And it's decadent, you guys. Or Wandering Star would be very pretty. Oh, it would be, for real. So this does come in super floof as well. I just don't have it braided up right now, which is what I was asking TK for. So this is what it looks like on super floof. The gold on this really took to the silk, and so it looks like molten brass. It's really neat, you guys. It's so pretty. Like, check that out. I wanted to make sure you guys saw it, even though it's not braided up. As you can see, 4 ounces is a lot of fiber. Most of you already know that, though. Okay. What have I got left? Oh, this. Yes. Oh, yes, this. I'm missing one of these. What the heck? What the? Oh, wait. Yeah. There's too much going on up here. Like, it's so much. I don't know what I'm doing with myself half the time. That's strange. Well, I've gone, done, and did it and lost a colorway. Not entirely, just a little bit. That's okay. Let's move on to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is number 10 of the OV Awards. Thank you, Moonbow. Outstanding performance by a deaf, blind, and mute wizard. That's a very particular award, and I can only think of one show that it might go to. So the OV Award goes to Acid Queen, our colorway inspired by Tommy. Ta-da! This is the brightest colorway in the set by far. It is electric. There is a super floof of this as well. It's just not on my table right now. So I'll find it and we'll get pictures of it. But the yellow in it just pops really well. It's pretty freaking amazing. So this is a very interesting color. I struggled a lot with it, but it is so bright and so fun. So as you can see, it really pops on the speckles. Where the black and the yellow meet, I actually put some green in there. So that's not them just muddled. That's actually a little splash of green because I wanted that transition. And I love it. And what's even cooler about this, especially on the yarn, is that up at the top, it's really vibrant yellow. And closer to where the black is, it turns that pale, pale yellow before it turns green. It is UV light reactive. So if you throw this under a black light, it will glow. And yeah, the fiber is just, you guys, it's so much fun. It reminds me of Bumble, my spinning wheel, actually. And this is as dark as black, close to black as I come with colors, as you guys are very aware. I don't generally dye black yarn because I don't think anybody should have to knit or crochet with it. Wolverine vibes. Don't know why, but your right arm disappears when you turn. My right arm disappears when I turn because this is a green screen behind me. Yeah, this is definitely Disco Dance Party right here. Bath Yellow. Bath Yellow is 1000% in here. You are spot on with that one. So if you've ever wanted to play with Bath Yellow, but you've been afraid to try it, you can get it in your box set. It's a lot of fun. It's very different than all the other colors in this set, which can also be fun. You know, we did that with the Witch set. We did that with the Witch set. More. Where we had all those beautiful decadent colors, and then our Bewitched color was oranges and vibrant lavenders, and I think there was some like crazy green in there. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so we got 2 more awards, my loves. 2 more. Why am I there? It is. I was like, I know I'm not missing this one for sure. I would have been so angry. Y'all are gonna lose your shit over this colorway, and I'm prepared for that. So yeah. Okay, so this is the 11th award, Batman Yellow. 11th award. That is so pretty. How does that translate when worked up? When this is spun up, how does it? It's a ghost. Woo! I can't show it to you because there's a different color down here right now. But it depends on how you want to spin it up. I try really hard with most of my fibers to make it so that you can actually separate most of the colors and spin them separately if you want to. You can spin a long draft of yellow and then just let it turn into the black and then have that happen. And you can do a fractal spin on it. You can spin that and then put a solid color throughout it. Like I wouldn't go black, but maybe a green would look really good, like ectoplasm that we have. So there's so many different things that you can do with that. It will definitely look different than the yarn does. Ghostly yarn, please. Okay, so this is our 11th OV of the night. Are you guys ready? The OV for the angriest inch. I don't know who this could be. It's not like it's in the name or anything. The OV goes to Rainbow Carnage from Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Rainbow Carnage, the color we all needed, but that we didn't know we were going to get. So this is my Hedwig color, and I'm going to guess that most of you thought we were going to go with bright reds and bright blues and, you know, that whole entire first part of the show with the cape. And I thought about it. And then I thought about the scene, and I know some of you have never seen Hedwig. I thought about the scene where Hedwig is lying outside and Luther comes across them and with all the candy, everything, and they were running and they left that trail of rainbow carnage. So I went with something that looked like muted tones of dirty candy that have been strewn across rubble and cement that also can be incorporated as graffiti on the Berlin Wall, which is really what I was going for. So, yes, Hansel. I'm sorry, he wasn't Hedwig yet. So, Rainbow Carnage has a lovely pale cement type gray to it. And then you've got pinks and yellows and greens and all of those vibrant, lovely colors that, you know, Hansel wanted and couldn't get their hands on at the time. Gummy bears versus gummy bears, exactly. And then I've got some black splattered in there as well, just to grime it up. It is beautiful on the kitty glitter. It sparkles, so it looks like it's under the rain. And then there's this, because we don't speckle yarn or fiber, right? So I did patches, blotches, if you will, of light hints of these colors throughout this. So when you spin this, you're going to get a very gray blue, a very gray yellow, a very gray pink throughout this. You'll get those long draws, but it's going to be muddled with the gray. And I did that on purpose. I wanted you to have grimy color in there. And I love how it turned out on the Super Floof. It's a really just vibrant versus that gray. And the black is in there too. It's just very, very subtle. I took the black and I just did a little tiny speckles here and there, and then I let it wash out. Just adds a little depth to it. Pair well with Teenage Angst. It would absolutely pair well with Teenage Angst. If you were going to do a find your fade, those two colors would work really well together. Slight Sally vibes of Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, kind of, Moonbow, yeah. Thank you, Bubbles. I am glad that it holds up to your expectations, because I know that Hedwig is one of your favorite shows. So I was really happy with how this color came out. TK likes the color. He was like, I don't see it for Hedwig. And then I explained the scene. He's like, oh, I guess so. But I think he was kind of where everybody else was too. So I love it. I think it's so good. Okay, so that's 11. We have one colorway left. I believe it's a patron exclusive colorway too. So when I show this off to you guys, keep in mind that this is another one of those that is in the grab bag because the glitter came out of it. It's not as glittery as it should have been. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so our final OV of the night. Let's see what it is. Outstanding performance by a carnivorous vegetable. I mean, it can sing and dance. It's hot. It's pretty amazing. And the OV goes to Mushnik and Son, inspired by Little Shop of Horrors. So Little Shop of Horrors is our second Patreon exclusive colorway. And we went with the plant. I wanted the plant color. So you got these beautiful, beautiful greens in there. And there are so many different greens in here, you guys. It starts with a really pale base throughout the whole thing of green. And then I put every green you could possibly imagine. Like, I looked at that plant and figured that shit out. And then we went purples and pinks for the flowers and the inside of Audrey 2's mouth. And it really came through in the fiber as well. So I also don't particularly like glitter. That's true. That's very, very true. And if that's you and you want the skeins that are non-glittery, message me. Not for the grab bags, but if you want them in your box set and you're getting that colorway, message me and I'll make sure you get that one in the box set because that works out too. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. This color is a ton of fun. You're going to get a crazy spin in the green and the purples on this. And then this is just going to knit up and crochet up. So cool. And then you got that pale, pale, pale green throughout it as well. I tried adding red for blood. It turned out great, but it's not what I was looking for. So, you know, I love how the fiber turned out too. Yeah, it's really just lovely. And Rashonda, actually, this is probably your skein of, or your bump of fiber, because you pre-ordered. So those are our Ovies for the night, and that is our 12 skein box set. Once again, it comes in, it's a mouthful. So if you are not a patron, if you are a litter mate that's just happened to hang out with us and you want a box set, you can head over to bosskittyshop.com. It'll be in the featured section. You get to hand select the 5 colorways that you want in your box set, and it's $150. And then you get to choose your base. Your base can be Cat's Cradle, which is our fingering base, like this right here. You can choose BKDK, which is our DK base. Both of those are superwash merino with a little nylon in them. If you want to or you can choose floof if you want to spin. Those are all $150. If you want to upgrade to our box seed edition, that gets you all of your yarns in our kitty glitter base, our kitty glittered BKDK, or our super floof, which is a merino silk blend. If you want all 12 or all 10 colors, you want to buy 2 box sets is what you'll want to do. And then in the second one, you'll want to go ahead and order the other 5 colors. If you want to mix and match and you want 2 sets and you like, there's 8 colors that you really like, then you can buy 8 colors and double up in 2 of those in a box set or something. Like, that's an option too. There are ways to go around that. If there's a colorway that you need a sweater amount worth of, if you buy a box set, then you can message us and tell us that you want however many extra of that colorway. It needs to be at least 4 total. So the 1 in your box set and then the 3 extra. That's because that's what we dye them in. Unless it's fiber, and then it needs to be 3 total or more. If you are a patron, you have access to our Patreon exclusive colorways, which are our Wicked and our Little Shop of Horror colorways. 1 per box set. So when you go in to buy your box set, and you can find that link in patreon.com/bosskitty, it gives you the option to buy either Mushnick and Son or 2 best friends. So you get to choose which one you want. If you want to be a completist and get them all, you're going to buy 2 box sets. Does anybody have any questions? I can't show anything off together because a lot of it's in a bag and I can't get down to it. Like I said, the pictures, can we see them all together before you go, oh, let me see what I can do. There is a picture in, I might be able to pull this off. We'll see. We'll mix and match this. Let me see what I've got down there. Let me see what I've got. I would need to get TK in here real quickly. Unfortunately, I don't have TK in here to help me with that because they are down in a bag down here because I ran out of room up here. Nope, can't do it that way either. Bubbles, but if you do go to the website, there is the worst picture ever that shows all the colorways, and it's got them numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, you have swatches. I don't have swatches on how these knit up or crochet up. They are available for a month usually, so you guys will have access to these until the end of August. They are dyed to order unless you pre-ordered. We do have some yarn on hand right now, but usually we say 4 to 6 weeks for those to get out the door from the day that you ordered them. That's just in case we have to order yarn and it takes time to get here, but it doesn't always take that long. We will have better pictures on the website. I promise. I just had to get something up for you guys today. I'm so glad you guys like them. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely amazing. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, TK, for putting it together. We do not have another show for quite some time actually. So unless we have some patron exclusive shows, but as far as Boss Kitty Live goes, we are going on a hiatus until September, middle of September actually, so that we can redo the show. And we're also rebranding the shop and the our colorways. So we're taking some time off so that we can take care of that and so that my foot can heal. So it's going to be a little bit before I see you guys, but we're going to have our watch alongs. We're going to do some craft alongs with patrons. Probably have a show here or there with patrons as well. And we're still always active in Discord, Instagram, Facebook, all those things. And you guys will probably see shorts too. You guys have a happy August as well. I love you all so much. And if you haven't seen these shows, go see them. I will definitely get the soundtrack up for you guys with our Spotify list up with you guys with all the music from these shows, that you can at least enjoy that. I'll see you guys in September. Until then, happy crafting.